that made me want to spit every 3 words. You know what I'm saying? Between gaps. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but in between beats, I can fit shit in. And so, but I might get a beat from Dazzy, then get a beat from Glass and Malone, where all 3 of them motherfucking beats sound completely different.
Right. Right. Gotta know how to switch it up. Gumbo, basically.
Straight up, gumbo.
Yeah, and you still keeping the trademark sound because you know, big shout out to Diar Lansky, because Diar Lansky, he's dope producer on his own right. He's still giving you a modern sound, but it's still you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why when we did you know, Diar Lansky is my brother, bro. You know, and Diar Lansky did 11 years straight in the penitentiary with me. I answered every phone call. Motherfucker kept a line open, kept money on the phone. In fact, I met Off the Cuff Radio. I met y'all through him.
Big shout to him.
Yeah, I met y'all through him to keep it a buck. But at the same time, man, what I learned from Diar Lansky when I got in the studio with him and Kurt Dolph and Pyroflow, I learned that if you're gonna do this shit, you gotta treat this shit like the motherfucker that work at Amazon treat his gig. You gotta treat it like the motherfucker that work for Food for Less, you know, the buyer for Food for Less, or Neiman Marcus. You gotta treat it like that. It gotta be your job. You gotta get up and go do it. You can't just sit back and have this novelty approach, this motherfucking nonchalant approach to oh, it's new, I could do it. Everybody doing it, I could do it. Nah, this shit like that. Diar Lansky showed me that you're gonna have to really sit back and tailor make these rhymes to go with these beats. He sent me a folder of like 50 beats, bro. When I was done with it, man, I had handpicked enough to have an EP. You know?
Right.
And an EP didn't sound like the first song, it sounded like the 6th song. You know what I'm saying? You know, it didn't sound like that. You know, I got a homie Jay Uno out here, Jacob Bellamy. You know, shout out to Jay Uno. That nigga got a cold hand. That nigga made me a beat that sound like the Whispers, and the beat goes on. You know what I'm saying? And that's some backyard picnic shit. You know, so when I heard that sound, the first thing came to my mind is, you know what I'm saying? Let's celebrate the queens. How many niggas celebrate the queens? They all call each other, fuck these bitches is ratchets. These ratchet ass bitches want their booty ate like groceries and want to talk about how wet this is. I ain't into all of that, you know. I like age appropriate hip hop. It ain't like I won't get in your ass, because I get in your ass if I had to, you know, with these motherfuckers right here, or verbally. You know what I mean? Right. I still love hip hop as a competitive sport. I still look at hip hop as a competitive sport. So when Dazzy D send me something, or fucking Dismo send me something, or Diar Lansky send me something, I sit back and I roll me one. I vibe off that shit and listen to this shit this nigga saying. Listen to how he said it. You know, why you use that word? Why you say it that way? Why you didn't use the word that the thesaurus had as an offer? You found another word inside the, you know, the definite. Man, this nigga clever, bro. Just to sum it up and put a bow on it. The nigga's so clever that I took pages out of his playbook. If you listen to anything off my new shit, the Payback Project, from track 1 to the end, bro, ain't nothing sound aside. Nothing. And it's all dope. And that ain't me just jocking me. It's all dope. That shit dope. You know what I'm saying? I got a birthday song for hip hop on that bitch. You know, happy birthday hip hop. And it's all boom slap shit. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Now, when people, a lot of time when a lot of rappers, when they get incarcerated, sometimes they lose that hunger to rap, or in some cases they just, you know, lose their whole flow, they lose their whole creative thought. How did you were able to maintain that?
2 things happened. The motherfuckers that tried to silence me wouldn't let me get on no music, wouldn't let me get on no projects. I couldn't get on the track or nothing. I couldn't even talk. Crazy Tunes, rest in peace. Lamar Dupree Calhoun, my little brother, you know. Crazy Tunes, rest in peace, told me when I called him from the county jail, don't stop rapping, fuck these niggas. Me and Doug gonna put you on our album. So when Curb Servant was being put together and they was in the lab cooking that, I was getting at that nigga. It's shit that I did for Crazy Tunes that never got released, but what he did let me do was speak on that record. Right then and there, when I heard my voice again on the record from jail, I said, fuck these niggas. Ain't no penitentiary, no county jail, no nigga, no nothing gonna silence me. And I got mad at hip hop for a long time. I got mad at hip hop for a long time because I watched a lot of shit that I helped create, and some shit I did create. I watched it get stolen and incorporated into certain niggas' swag. So I started watching the nigga, you know, from a distance, like, God damn, nigga. And so I could sit in the pen with COs and they be like, man, you ain't rapping no more. So I started writing these diss records. I had a diss album. If I tell you who was on that hit list, you'll be like, nigga. And Jazzy D. And Jazzy D. This is facts, bro. My big brother Jazzy D, Shondell, Jazzy Management. Jazzy told me, don't put that motherfucker out, bro. So I wrote him a diss song to diss some niggas. And I slid the song to him when he read it. I mean, when he read the lyrics and he heard me rap the lyrics that he was reading, he wanted to do the diss song. But I told him, get ready, the ride gonna get bumpy. So for lack of, you know,